Cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap Music Network.
I was with Big Trapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
It's really not moving too much. I announce that 607 Unk is going to be the headline, or is going to be the opener along with King Yella. Still.
Now, do we want to see 607 Unk and King Yella? Do we care about that?
Doesn't really change things. The numbers are looking not great in terms of ticket sales. We announce that Hater World is also going to be added to opening up the podcast. At the same time, we announce that me and 4 Extra are going to be doing our first podcast.
Do we care about seeing ADAM22 on 4 Extras?
Back together
That's hard.
on the live show.
That's dope.
We announced at one point that we're going to be giving away a free 1/8 of weed to everybody who goes to the live podcast. Really, none of this really.
The fact that you can't give away tickets is crazy. Ninjas won't even take no jumper tickets in exchange for free substances. Crazy.
Really move the needle in any meaningful way. And actually this morning I hit up Josh for the count where.
Wait, hold, Chico Bean, you got your money back? How much was the ticket? So you did get your chili back. Well, at least they giving people their chili back.
Where are we at? I think he said we're somewhere around 45, and that basically the promoter didn't want to, or basically felt like we hadn't sold enough tickets to continue on with this shit. Now, there was part of me that was like, maybe today we talk about it on this podcast, and maybe that is enough to, get people in motion and people buy more tickets or whatever, because you are going to sell a bunch of tickets at the end, in the last week or the last 3-4 days,
70%.
You could sell a lot of tickets in that end period right there. But after having added 2 other pretty popular podcasts to it, as well as adding 4 Extra, who himself is very famous and granted, collabed on the post, was promoting it on his story, etc. Given that we did all of that, and people still just weren't buying tickets, I'm forced to just be like, okay, apparently this was not meant to be. It's kind of amazing to me that we could have, thousands of people watching the live shows on any given day, that everywhere I go, I feel like I'm fucking famous as shit, and people just.
But the reason for that is because it's free. People will watch you for free. $110 for VIP, $49 for general admission. But people will watch you for free. How many people are subscribed but don't have a membership? It's easy to enjoy No Jumper for free from the comfort of your own home, but nobody actually wants to go to No Jumper. People want to watch you cook, but they don't want to actually eat in your house because they think that it's gross. So a lot of people want to enjoy No Jumper, but people don't want to be in the same vicinity of No Jumper. They want to be able to watch. It's like being able to watch a skunk in a zoo. You want to be able to watch the skunk. You even want to see the skunk spray other things, but you don't want to actually smell the skunk. If that makes sense. Chad, does that make sense?
Just coming up to me everywhere we go. And that, we, on the average No Jumper show or whatever, we might have 100,000 viewers or whatever. And that still somehow those people did not find it exciting, the idea of going to a live show. And one thing that the promoter told us, the person who was helping us to manage this and everything, is he said, believe me, you're not alone. I guess the market for the live podcast experience is really not great, and that they've actually had to cancel a lot of these. So I guess that made me feel a little bit of okay, I guess this is kind of not too out of the ordinary at this point. But the promoter even said, because it's the same promoter who did the Back on Fig live show, and he told us, he's one option you have is that you could do a sale, you could do 2 for the price of 1 or 3 for the price of 1 or whatever. At that point, I was like, okay, I think I'm okay with coming out of pocket to do the show. I think I'm just going to cancel it. I thought that we had enough momentum to sell it. Turns out not so much. So I got to wear that. I do know a popular narrative is going to be oh, well, Spody Face and Munchie left, so that's why it didn't really That's why the tickets didn't sell. The tickets weren't selling before when, like, you know, we all did those Instagram reels together. The tickets already weren't moving. So as much as I'm a little bit let down, I thought that it was going to be a good way to sort of galvanize the community and everything. It turns out that the audience is just not really there for the live experience like the way that they were a couple of years back.
Do you feel like ultimately that is a indicative of where No Jumper overall is as a platform, or do you feel like it's just the live shows are not cracking in general for people?
I do feel like live podcasts are not as cracking as they used to be. I do feel like a lot of
Nah, because I think that if Joe Budden did a podcast, I think that a lot of people will go. I think that if the Joe Budden show had a live show, he could probably do a venue. Like, I could see Joe Budden doing something big. And honestly, ADAM22 should be at a Joe Budden level. He should be able to pump it up. Like, he should be able to. So I just don't think. I think that Adam just took an L, and it's a harsh L. Is Dijon Paul still doing his show? And if so, when and where is his?
podcasts like Joe Budden that used to go on tour all the time that they're just really like not doing it anymore. Definitely like partially you have to kind of
Nah, man, Joe Budden could do it. He doesn't want to do it.
attribute it to No Jumper and say, well, you know, like, but if, like from my perspective, it's like, especially when we announced it, it felt like we had a ton of momentum, that things were going very well, that there was a lot of energy on the podcast and everything. And, you know, the ticket sales really kind of told a different story.
But realistically, I mean, like 30 ticket sales prior to the point we had done that first reel is not terrible. That's like,
I think
you're a few
from
months out.
In the
you know,
eyes of the promoter, it was pretty terrible. It was,
that
really
was
not-
already bad at that point.
It was not good. It should have been more. You know, if we had sold like 100 and we had a month and a half to go, I think that it would probably have been a lot more realistic. I mean, there could be a lot of factors. You know, somebody just pointed out in the chat, it was like a Wednesday.
It definitely is.
How much were the tickets?
You know, that's a good question. Donnie was just saying in the chat that they were like $80 or like $75. I thought they were cheaper. I thought they were like
For real?
$45. That 80 does stand up.
Okay, so the Reddit wasn't cool with it. The Reddit wasn't feeling what Adam had going on. The Reddit wasn't a fan.
To me, it was quite a lot.
$80?
I do feel terrible.
Gas, that's higher than this shit. You can buy a prostitute for $80.
Why does he keep trying to pay for? Goodness gracious, Rick Rock. Like, why do you keep going there? We get it, bro. Like, you have like an addiction
Good,
for
yeah.
real. You know, women and all that kind of stuff, bro. But like, it's just like you don't have to keep saying that, bro. Like, that's actually making the whole room uncomfortable. Like, this is crazy. It only shows that No Jumper cares about gang ish and people don't really care to engage, but they tune in for street ish. Yeah, that's all they care about. People watch No Jumper to see crash outs. That's it. No Jumper is like watching a plane full of nuns and babies fall from the sky. We all know we shouldn't watch, but nobody's going to turn their head. Nobody's going to turn their head.
Take a gas for $80. You know?
You get a prostitute with the STD, the gift that keeps on giving. You feel me?
Oh.
Souvenir.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that it definitely is disappointing. What I'm gonna do is this. Everybody that bought tickets, if you want, I'm gonna do a meet and greet. I know that's not as cool as being able to see Adam and 4Extra and everybody, but I'm gonna do a free meet and greet for y'all and all No Jumper fans. So anybody that want to pull up,
I'm sure that'll make them feel a lot better.
I mean, probably not that much, but like shit, there might be some people in case people travel from out of town and already have plans and all that. I want to at least let the fans know that, yeah, we do give a fuck. And some of us really want to at least do something for y'all. So I'm gonna drop low on y'all.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but if you bought a No Jumper ticket and they were like, oh, well, no, we're not doing the show anymore, but you could do a meet and greet with Lush, would you want that? Is that something that you actually want, or is that something that they're forcing upon you? Or is that something that you actually want and need? Like, let me know something, because I don't think anybody's really pressed for a meet and greet with somebody who they just can find hanging out in MacArthur Park at any given time in front of their local liquor store. So I don't really think that somebody's like, oh my God, a meet and greet with Lush? What? A meet and greet with Lush? Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh my God, that's like everything I've ever needed in life. A meet and greet with Lush? Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever saying that. I'm not gonna lie. But I could be wrong. So if somebody wants a meet and greet with Lush, let me know. You feel me? I would love to hear all about that. But I just don't see that actually being a real thing.
On
Shit, all you gotta do is look. This is what you do, man. You want to sell the tickets, you get $1,000, right? And one of the seats gonna have a winning ticket up in there. Whoever get that seat get to win $1,000. All y'all put in 200 apiece.
I mean, I feel like we tried a lot of tricks.
Damn, bro, paying for sheesh. Now that's a lot, bro. They have to do all that. That's a lot. That means that nobody wants to see you. You're just paying people like you might as well just buy this. At that point, you might as well just buy the venue out and give away tickets for free.
We tried a lot of stuff. I don't know that like
that money will work. That money gonna work.
Scavenger hunt necessarily gonna do it. You know, it might have done something.
It's not a bad idea to deeper the experience, like exactly what was gonna happen at the live show. That makes it different from any other show. You know.
What was going to make it different?
Yeah.
Well, first off, we hadn't done one in 3.5 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, in addition to that, okay, at first, when you had the first flyer and it was kind of like just me, you, Spody, Munchie, and that wasn't really like moving the needle in terms of ticket sales, that made sense to me because it's like, okay, it's four dudes. It's not like the best looking flyer or whatever. But then once we added Unk, added Hater World, and then added the 4 extra element, and still it wasn't moving, that really was what made me feel like, you know what? Okay. Like,
I'm surprised 4 extra at least would
have when you think that us like coming back together, which by the way, for the people out there, we are going to be doing a podcast together in the near future, probably start dropping next week. But yeah, that definitely stood out to me. I was like, wow, like the interest just isn't really there. And especially like, because like at first when it's just us 4 on the flyer, I'm thinking, oh, we're not selling tickets. It's us. But then I add all this other shit and that didn't work. And I'm kind of like, oh, okay. I feel like at that point, you can't really like put it entirely on us. You got to be like, I guess the fans just don't really want to do this shit unless it's some earth shattering shit in general.
I do think that J Hood brought up an interesting.
Yeah, but I don't think that No Jumper, was crazy. You feel me? And I knew when they started offering weed and they was going to allow you to smoke in the venue. He was desperate. Yeah, man. At this point, it seemed like you might like just pay people to go because it just I don't know, or cancel it. I guess it sounds like he's going to cancel it. I'm not really sure what the whole point and purpose of this is at this point. It just seems like we're all just kind of bored.
Question. I think a lot of people who may be interested in it were still kind of confused by it. Like, what exactly is going on here? What does a live podcast experience entail?
But I do feel like podcasting has been like very popular for like 10 years, 8 years, whatever. And we've done, like you can hop on YouTube and see videos of us doing a lot of different live podcasts, as well as the fact that like really like almost like every other popular podcast has done a live podcast. That it's like, I don't think it's that confusing to people at this point what it might be like. Now,
I think that people just aren't that interested in No Jumper anymore, unfortunately. I think that the glory days of No Jumper have come and gone. I think that they had a beautiful thing, and instead of keeping it a beautiful thing, I think that they are, they've kind of got cocky, got arrogant, and a beautiful thing got ruined. And now we just kind of have what we have, and that's just kind of that. You feel me?
It is understandable that they might have gone to one or thought about going to one and didn't enjoy the experience, because for sure that's the case with me. I've been to some live podcasts where I was like, I'm never going to see that person do another live podcast. I like them. I like their content. I'll continue to watch their content, but I'm not going to ever probably go to that again, So I'm
never going to pay for this. And I think that's how people look at No Jumper. Like, I like it, but I don't want to pay for this.
No, I feel like that's probably part of it, is that people have gone to a couple live podcasts and just didn't really like the experience enough to do it again.
It's kind of like it's like a meet and greet on steroids for real. Like thing, there's not too much that's going to be said on stage that hits you the way these conversations do.
I'm thinking it's like comments in real life. Like
kind of, yeah, low key.
Like the viewers
comments, yeah.
Like the viewers, they just speaking their mind right then and there.
But
and everybody's there except for Wack.
Remember the first one that we did?
Well,
that was like the best vibe in that room. Like, it was so dope to have the whole fan base there. And then after that, we did live shows in New York and Boston that also sold out. That did really, really good. So the fact that there could be that much less momentum in terms of seeing a live podcast, it was pretty shocking to me how much that the market has changed.
But then keep in mind also that was like There's 8 faces on that flyer. Everyone has.
No, but in
And you got to remember too, that's T-Rail. That's a whole bunch of people that are not there anymore.
Boston and New York, it was just me, AD, Housephone.
For sure.
And that, you know, with no opener. I mean, that kind of, you know, that's not like what we were offering this time was like so much more value in terms of like seeing different people.
No, it's not, because the value of the people you're seeing has dramatically diminished. I don't care for AD, but his value is high. Can't take it away from him. What I think about him as a person is what I think about him as a person. How I feel about him as a person is how I feel about him as a person. But you can't say that AD's value isn't high. You can't say that AD's value isn't, you know, to a space where you can see people actually wanting to go see him, Adam, and Housephone, whereas you have, you know, whoever you have at No Jumper now at this point, you know, and that's just pretty much that.
Shit, you know?
The market stayed the same. No Jumper changed, exactly. And then got cocky and got arrogant and thought that they had the wherewithal to change. And then had the nerve to start talking bad about people. So it just, nah, bro. Like, it's honestly, No Jumper's kind of, I guess this is, I don't know, bro. I guess this might be the start of the fall off.
But that's also like,
But then here goes the thing, too. I just thought about that. Yeah. How come we don't got Ray J? How come we don't got Blueface? Where's the Wack Daddy, the Daddy Wack? Where is the Wack Daddy, the Daddy Wack, to come save the day with his amazing roster of these artists that he manages? What's up with that? Y'all can't afford Blueface?
the first No Jumper appearance damn near on the East Coast ever. Like, those people have been waiting since the XXX interview to.
Yeah.
We can throw a great live show, Adam.
Yeah.
For shit show.
For shit show,
What do you
and
think we
it'll
could have
sell
done
out.
differently?
I say
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to pay to see J Hood. I just don't think anybody's going to pay to see J Hood. Now, I could be wrong. Chat, if you would pay to see J Hood, let me know, and I will pin your comment. Pause. But if you are like me and of a logical mind, I sometimes don't want to see J Hood for free. Let alone see J Hood after having to pay to see J Hood. So I don't think that actually correlates exactly the same.
hey, it's I don't know, a few things. All right, so maybe at the live show, was that supposed to be when Doughboy and Spody was supposed to?
Nah, it was a different event, but
You could have put that together.
yeah.
Like put that together so the viewers, they get to see that in real life, in real time. And then I don't know, maybe just I never been to a live show, like, you know.
There's a lot of cool stuff we were planning on doing some cool shit.
I mean, even Doughboy doing stand-up comedy was not enough to move the needle, which is kind of shocking. Like,
Nobody wants to see Doughboy. Doughboy is a failed comedian. He is a failed comedian. You guys don't really understand how much of an unsuccessful person that Doughboy is. I don't know if I can keep using the F word, but y'all don't really understand how much of an unsuccessful person that Doughboy is. Doughboy is not cracking. On a scale of 1 to 10, he's not cracking. Hear me and hear me well. Not cracking. Not cracking. He's a nutcracker. Y'all heard of the Nutcracker? He's the nutcracker.
to see one of the greatest stand-up comics of all time.
He was ready.
We should have given.
He was ready.
Made tomato flavored donuts for the crowd to hurl at him. Yeah.
And we was gonna do like a question and answer, like let the like with no filter.
Yup.
That probably would have been a good one.
I do feel like the question and answer with the fans, though, typically is like extremely boring.
Well, yeah, unless there's like
yeah, that's because your content and your fan base only can talk tough in the comments. Nobody's going to be disrespectful face to face. If it's actual content and it's actual face to face interactions and it's actual real life confrontation, if it's real life consequences to this disrespect, the fan base at No Jumper is just like the host at No Jumpers. For the most part, cowardly. You feel me? And if you offended, it's because you're a coward. If you're not, you know I'm not talking to you.
like suspects on the stage and like, hey, what's up with that fight with Kelpie?
That was funny, yeah.
There could be like funny moments that go left like that for sure.
Yeah, it could have gone another way, but hey, to the fans out there, will we ever try to do another live show? Probably not. Realistically, we'll probably just
damn. They took that boy's soul from him. So took Adam's soul.
I mean, like we tried. We put together the best promotion that we could in terms of like look at all these different people that you're going to be able to see, and they resoundingly said, we don't care. We'll watch you on YouTube, but we're not going to go to this theater and see you guys. Which really, I'll take the YouTube stuff instead of the live event. But
y'all did it already?
The live podcast?
Yeah, it's over.
This one is canceled, but we did one at a smaller theater with like 500-600 people. We did the Nova where we maybe sold 1,000 tickets. That was all about 4 years ago. And then we did another show in New York and another show in Boston, which was smaller, maybe like 400 or 300 or whatever those were. But this was our attempt at like maybe getting back into the groove of things. We had a stacked flyer, put a lot of different faces on there. It didn't matter. So to the fans who are let down, hey, it's your fault.
That's just crazy because how do I have a show in Vallejo this weekend and I got 200 people tickets sold already? Like
To
in
see
Vallejo to see me.
Yeah. Now, if Lush has 200 tickets sold to see him and No Jumper has 30 to see them, shit, we might need to put a Lush show on. Follow the numbers. If Lush is putting up those kind of numbers and is genuinely putting up those kind of numbers, Adam might need to humble himself and let Lush take over. Because at that point, are you concerned about your bottom line and your chili? Or are you concerned about, looking like you the man? If Lush is doing them kind of numbers and he's really doing them kind of numbers, and for whatever reason people are paying to see Lush, give Lush a show.
Would you see me rap? How come you see it? You feel me? Hey, but what's funnier? That or the cancellation? Hey, what's funnier? That or the cancellation? Hell, you better be funny.
Hey, Lush do got bars though, man.
Hey, what's funnier? That or the cancellation?
Hey, Lush said, what's funnier than that? Oh, your show getting canceled?
You feel me?
What are you saying?
He thought he got up.
Nah, Lush can rap. Lush got some
shit.
bars.
Yeah.
What are they talking about, huh?
But you think 200 people are going to see Lush?
They already sold the tickets.
Where's the flyer?
Here.
Oh, there she go.
We're on your Instagram. Where is it?
I gotta here. I'll show you right now.
So it's not on your Instagram, but you're going to somehow show me on your phone?
It is. No, it's on Instagram. It's just not on mine.
Why
You got a show?
Because I'm double. Never mind.
What song you gonna rap? You got
Hey, it sounds like they hating on Lush. To me, it sounds like they hating on Lush. Because if he getting it off, he getting it off. So I'm just saying.
your own music?
I got my own music. No, I'm gonna perform not like us.
No,
you should. That'd be good. Yeah, and so we do have some people in the chat who are saying like, "Oh, Adam, you didn't realize that people don't like you." I feel like that is a difficult argument to make when I was going to be like 1/10 of the people on the flyer. Like once we add all those other people, okay, so this is
but Adam, they don't care for you though, bro. So it's not their party. It's not a haters world issue. It's a No Jumper issue. You feel me? So yeah, fool, they don't care for you, bro.
It's got Equipto and you on the flyer, as well as a lot of other people.
But who picture got? Me and the homie.
It is in Vallejo.
Hell yeah.
Well, Russell may be attending. He's not actually on the flyer.
Nah, the Russell don't want to be around me.
You don't want to come?
Yeah.
Wow.
Battle rapper.
Good for you. I would like to see footage of this.
You a battle rapper?
I'll battle rap.
You got a lot to learn about him. He's battle rap legend.
I got him. Fuck with.
Damn. Hey, I mean, honestly, somebody's paying to see Lush, obviously. Like, I get that we make jokes. I get that it's a lot of LOL smiley face. But it don't change the fact that Lush show got 200 people in it. Adam can say whatever. Adam can joke however. You can do whatever. It don't change the fact that Lush show got 200 people in it. However he did it, he did it. I'm not going to hate on Lush. However he did it. He got 200 people at the show.
My boy Lush more often.
I'll Hulkamania elbow dropping. This was heaven saying, bah!
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I am a little disappointed. I thought for sure we could get some people out of the fucking house.
But Adam though, bro. But bro,
how long was you promoting it? How long?
2 months, maybe. I forget the first time that we promoted it.
Hey, but I don't think, in my opinion,
$80 tickets.
In my most humble opinion, I don't think this should be the last attempt, just because it got kind of messed up in the middle of it. It's inception.
You should have one at the end of summer. Close out the summer.
I feel like
picked up steam,
live show,
bro. The idea that like we were going to that those dudes leaving the podcast changed things, I think is just false, because realistically, like,
I don't know, Adam. I think your talent left, and I think that you wasn't able to be David Ruffin.
Like the tickets were moving at such a bad rate in the first place that I just don't really think it would have mattered. Like we did that fucking, like we promoted for like a month and we sold 30 tickets to start things off.
And one ticket a day, yeah.
I mean, that's not good. That's not good. Now, could we have done more to promote? I guess maybe.
Yeah. Man, Adam, I'm telling you, like in the summer, close out the summer, no jumper.
I don't
live
think
show.
the idea that we're just
Pool
gonna do like
party.
a different
Pool
date
party
and
live
that
show.
would be better is to me.
Yeah, pool
I don't
party. That'll
know.
work.
A pool
party
party. Where the
live
fuck are we gonna
show.
do a pool party?
So y'all ain't
That's
get it.
dope.
So y'all ain't get it.
Hella places.
Do the podcast live on the roof while everybody in the pool.
Now that would have been fire. A no jumper pool party could have made sense, but you're trying to stuff everybody into the El Rey to compete with Dijon Paul. Now you just kind of made yourself look dumb. Now Dijon's gonna have a field day with you.
Pool
One
party
of them
podcast.
spots in Hollywood Hills, man.
I feel
One of
like the
them-
pool party's not
matches.
gonna really change anything either. Well, I just typed in ADAM22 by accident.
Yeah, he's a guy.
Is a guy.
There's a guy
He's
named
actual
that.
dude.
He has a
Yeah.
beer.
Wait, so I gotta go to
You
the.
look racist.
This is the real
Shot issue.
shot.
Shot
Is it shot issue or shot issue?
Shot issue. I threw up.
It's shot issue.
I
right?
recovered though.
Yeah, we should talk about him in a second. But okay, the first, I'm trying to find the dance video that we did. Damn, I posted a lot of.
And he's really harping on this.
Where is it? How are we still going here?
Bro, we've been talking about this for
This is
a
before.
minute. He's upset. Adam's upset.
Bro, what happened to that reel of us dancing? There's no way I scrolled past it, right?
Mhm.
The seats were wide open when it came to choosing the ticket. Damn.
I'm
You got so
baffled.
many scooms on your page. It's so tight.
Yeah, horse.
Restaurants open.
All right. I don't know how the fuck it's not on my page anymore, but yeah. The fifth one from the top?
I like when you had
Definitely not true.
you did the real one aspect. You're like today's talent.
Yeah. Definitely not.
Oh, they was $64 apparently.
I'm looking for the first reel that we did. $64 was what it was at?
Yeah, for like general admission. That's kind of high, Bretta.
It is?
I think so.
I don't really know.
Yeah,
For Wednesday
for
night,
that experience.
I think so.
I mean, I feel like people just don't really like want to leave the house anymore, but whatever. I give up on.
Not that people don't want to leave the house anymore. People don't want to pay money to see no jumper. With that all being said, Adam, I'm sorry, brother, but it's going to be a rough world. It's going to be a rough road for you if you continue on like this. Still room to change, but
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Wack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm ADAM22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Wack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 6, he banned
hands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure, I can take it. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.